All right, bro. How's life? We're all sweating right now from the outside. The Arizona heat is real. That's why we have this bottle now, insulated.
Nice, man.
Cheers. All right, bro. So tell me about life.
Cheers. Huh. A life, man. About life.
Well, actually, since we cheers, I just want to bring this up, bro. Since you go to party, you go to clubs, you go to bars almost every week. That's true, right?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, you went to bar last night. Like, is that like a healthy lifestyle you would consider?
No, man, I don't think so. I don't think it's a healthy lifestyle or anything like that. But it's like my last thing that I do during my whole day. Because at the beginning of the day, what I do is work in the morning. And then I go to the gym.
Yeah.
And then I hang out with my friends. And if I got time, I do bar with my other friends. I go out with them at night. So at the end of the day, it's like my last resort just to finish the day. Even because at the beginning I already check mark everything that I want to do. And like all the good things that I already check
Are already check marked.
So at the end of the day, it's like
Like, let me do something bad.
let me do something I can do now.
Okay. But you wouldn't consider that as healthy, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not healthy, if you do that like every day, like with no how do you call it?
With no discipline.
With no discipline or nothing positive in it.
Nothing positive.
Like you
Okay.
overdoing it or like doing it for what at that point?
All right.
Like you overdoing it, that's the right word, man.
So what is something positive that you're getting from it?
Oh, just socializing with my friends.
Socializing.
Especially the people who I don't see them during the day.
Right.
I see them during the nighttime because those are the only time that I can see them because they're working, I don't know, during the morning stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think you have a pretty good reason, you know, because a lot of people that I know, like from the social media, I would see them, they would just be posting degenerate stuff like them clubbing. And it's just like, that's why when you tell me, oh, why not? How come you don't go to clubs? How come you don't go to parties? You seem like the type of person to go there. I'm just not, like that's not my lifestyle. And, I just don't think it's healthy because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't gamble, I don't do none of that stuff, bro. I'm all about healthy productivity. You know what I mean?
I guess you can still go to those places. You don't have to do any of those things. You can hang out with your friends. I think that's something positive.
That's true.
Even though the
but
environment is like not for you.
Yeah, the environment is not for me.
At that point, you're just with your friends. You have to forget about everyone else and just focus on where you're actually there, which is.
But like, wouldn't you say that the environment can influence the situation with your friends? Like, if we go into the hood, like it's gonna affect like the way we talk, the way we do things, the way we operate is gonna change. The things that we talk about is gonna change. So I think the environment has to do with the social norms. I think the environment can definitely put an impact into.
I'm pretty sure it can impact you somehow.
Yeah.
But don't let it influence you.
Don't let it influence you. Okay. Yeah.
Don't have a strong mind of who you are.
That's true.
Don't just because you go to those nasty places, you're gonna act like in a certain way.
That's true.
You're gonna be acting weird or feel weird about it. Don't be yourself and have some strong mind. Right?
That's true. Have a strong mind. Don't let things influence you. Get easily.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it just be better if I just like stay away from that environment so that way I don't have to deal with anything?
I mean, yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, it's up to you at that point. You need to have some type of motives to go to any place like
right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you go or not. You have to have some motives if you want to go to those type of environments. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I go because of my friends. Like yesterday, for example, I went to the bar because my friends were playing pool.
Right.
So I went over there just to chill with them. I mean, there's a lot of people right there who do their own things. I don't know if they're good or bad, but I was just with them right there, just chilling, playing pool, just watching, doing nothing.
Like right now, we're about to play ping pong after this.
And nothing doesn't. Yeah, like I said, same things. Some other people who will consider this like not healthy.
They would consider this as boring or lame because it's just us two.
Man, like that's when there's perspective and having a strong mind.
That's true.
don't let it change it because there's only two people here to change your mood or your mind into something boring.
But wouldn't you say that since you are in that environment, that potential danger can come up? Like if you're with your girl, right? For example, you're at a club and some guy just goes up to her and just disrespects her. What are you gonna do? Basically, you have to handle certain situations. I
mean, that thing, if you put it like that, man, I think it happen anywhere. It can happen here.
It's true.
It happen over there. It happen outside. So
But like
at that point,
the chances though, the likelihood of that happening is more likely to happen in those kind of situations, in those kind of environment, right? Would you say? Because it's a bar. It's a bar, you know, it's people come there to basically chill, hang out, and maybe hit up some girls. So
yeah, man, yeah.
Right.
It can happen, but it
can happen anywhere.
can happen anywhere.
Right.
But if that's the case, that's why you have security in those type of places.
Oh yeah, they do?
Yeah,
They do, huh?
they do.
Yeah.
We're not monkeys, man. We got rules.
Wild animals.
Yeah, we're not wild animals, man. If that thing actually happened, then I can just call security. This guy's in trouble against me and my girl. I'm just gonna go like, hey man, this guy over here is like not acting how supposed to. You kick him out.
What if he comes up to you and be like, why are you a snitch? Like if you're trying to fucking defend your girl, let's handle it man to man, and whoever wins gets her. What if he asks you for a fight?
I mean, I'm not gonna lower myself into a monkey level.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna cut the security.
Smart.
And kick him out.
Smart. That's smart. That's a smart way of getting out of that situation.
Yeah,
you know,
man,
I respect that. But like,
yeah, you have to be smart, dude. What the
exactly.
heck?
But like for some people like me, if I get challenged like that, it's on.
Don't put yourself in a level
where the monkey level's at.
Yeah, don't put yourself in the situation, man. What the heck?
Yeah, you're right. You know, but it's just like as a man, like I feel like there's a level of competency where I have to fucking prove him wrong. But that's something I'm trying to change. You know, like not trying to prove everything to be better. Like I'm the best in every regards. But it's like a masculine thing that is embedded in our DNA. But yeah, how often do you drink?
I mean, I drink, whenever I have the chance. Like, for example, if I go to the bar right now, I go to Buffalo, I go to any restaurant, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my food and then I get my drink. I mean, I'm not gonna get alcoholized, of course, but I'll be just enjoying my food with my drink. It could be...
So how often, like in a week, would you say?
It could be any time. At this point, it could be the whole week just for one beer. I mean, at that point, it's considered alcoholic for sure.
Yeah.
If I'm drinking every day, just one. But like I said, I don't think I'm an alcoholic because I've been drinking also zero alcohol just because of the flavor. Most people would say that they don't like the beer because of the flavor. They like because of the buzz, but I think I can stick with the flavors.
Is Monster an alcohol or like it's an energy drink? Because every time since you came here from AWC, like every time we've been hanging out for like almost 5 years, I've always seen you with a Monster drink. Like every time you would come into the game room, Monster.
Oh, that's an energy drink, man.
You think it's healthy? Because I always drink water, bro. Like I'm a water boy. Man, like how does it make you feel?
It's the same thing, man. You drinking more than you're not supposed to, then you're going in a bad.
Yeah, I mean, too much water can kill you. Too much things. Anything that's too much can kill you. Like anything that's too much is harmful for you. You know what I mean? But like, what's the effect of the Monster that you drink? I'm just curious.
The effects of the Monster, man. I guess right now I'm drinking a different type of energy drink.
Oh, it's an energy drink in there?
Yeah.
I thought it's water, bro. You're drinking energy drink in this hot Arizona heat.
Yeah, but it has ice cubes in there as well.
Okay,
so it's cold. So I drink a different type of energy drinks. Right now I'm drinking the Ghost one. The Ghost.
Okay.
That one it helps you like to be focused. The Ghost energy drink is more like for the gaming type of drink.
Oh, that's why you're gonna be me in ping pong right now.
And for me to be focused. But if I drink the Red Bull and the Monster, those are like more to be hyper. Like to be running, to be like this shaking. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
it has a lot more sugar. Like those.
I mean, I drink zero sugar type of energy drinks.
Oh.
Even though it says, I mean, the one that says zero. I don't know if it does. Maybe it doesn't. But
aren't those drinks acidic?
I don't know. That's a good question, man. I'm not the one who create them or anything like that. I have no knowledge of the things
you just drink
have. I'm just drinking, yeah.
When did you start hanging out with Alberto, bro? Because to me, I feel like Alberto was put in your life by God. I feel like, you know how Alberto talks about God all the time?
Yeah.
How we talk about God all the time, knowledge and wisdom. I feel like God put him into your life for a reason. What do you think Alberto's impact into your life so far has been?
Alberto have a good friendship. We always talk about religion, God, experience, life. And we always go into always like to find like an answer of what's going on in our life. Like, why is this happening? If we just discuss it like in a healthy way, we don't go into any arguments, anything like that.
That's true.
We just ask questions to each other until we find like an answer. So in a way, Alberto has impacted me in like in a good way to have some type of clarity on my life by questioning things with them. So whenever I'm talking to that guy, it's because I know he's gonna give me like a healthy answer back.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah, Ravenclaw is a lot of knowledge, man.
So what clarity has he given you into your life? What clarity? Like what are those things that clarified in your life?
He said he said a comment which was just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually clarity is gonna come up to you. You know what? Don't pressure it. Don't like move anything out of the way. Just do what you're doing, and eventually everything is gonna click. And I was like, all right. I was thinking over here with myself. I think I want to find the answer for those things that happen in my life.
So you were forcing your way to finding answers.
Yeah. So at this point, as soon as I follow his lead, it made me realize when I was in a situation that I was like, I'm not supposed to be here. What the heck am I doing here? I'm with the wrong person. Like, who the heck are you? Like, it was clicking in slowly. Like, I was starting to see people like in the different way, like questioning, why am I there? What the purpose may be in that place if I'm not getting anything, if that's not what I want. But it actually helped me a lot to get that clarity, like for sure.
Yeah, I feel like when people force things, it doesn't come to them naturally. Like if you want answers to come to you, you just have to do the things that you need to do, like the requirements, and eventually that clarification will come to you one day, somehow, somewhere. It's gonna come to you naturally, A lot of people force their way into finding answers, and they end up into the wrong path, into the wrong, mindset. And it's like a pit. It just drags you into this hole of nothingness or miserable. Like you start becoming miserable because you force your way into that kind of shit, So
yeah, man, just like the movie that came out.
What movie?
I don't know if you've seen it. What do you call it? Inside Out?
Inside Out.
Is that what you call it? Inside Out too? Inside Out, yeah.
What year?
It came out probably like a month ago, or maybe like 3 weeks ago. Me too.
What's it about?
It's about the feelings, your emotions.
Oh.
Emotion, man. Go see the movie, man.
Bro, is it talking about the law of attraction?
No, it's more like probably in the future you're gonna bring those feelings, but right now we got joy, sadness,
pride,
fear, not yet, anger. Who am I missing probably more, but the main focus of this movie, because this is the second movie. Now anxiety comes along to this movie.
Okay.
And this is what it feels like right now. Like as soon as you said you're trying to look for answers, stuff like that.
Right.
That's how the movie starts. Like the new emotion is anxiety. So anxiety starts with the good purpose, but with not controlling anxiety, it goes into a nasty type of way, which is trying to get something that you cannot control.
Okay.
That's and at the end, and the lesson from this movie is like sometimes you need to control your anxiety and let things run.
Anxiety, right?
Yeah, that's anxiety. That's the main focus of this movie. I thought it was cool. So don't let anxiety control you, because you might overdo it.
Don't let anxiety control you.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, some people are born with anxiety. Do you believe that that it's an inborn thing? Like anxiety is just like some people are just born with anxiety. What do you think? Or it's like a trauma? Or how do people develop anxiety?
What do people develop anxiety? I mean, it can be like a back from their parents, I guess. I don't know.
Could be like a trauma.
Like
you think so?
DNA type of thing.
DNA type of thing.
Biology from their parents, past parents.
Yeah.
Trauma from the past. They used to bring.
Yeah, it could be like a DNA thing. You think so?
I mean, I'm not
sure. Really like. I don't really know anything about that. It's just that like Eddie says he has anxiety.
I don't know, man. Oh, let's see.
When you worry too much about things, basically.
He does. He does worry a lot about things. So yeah, he's not supposed to. I don't get anxiety as much.
Yeah, I don't think I have anxiety.
No, I think I'm good at the moment.
How do you deal with anxiety? I feel like.
Good question. I think you need some pills for it at that point.
No, I don't think pills is gonna help. I don't think any prescription is gonna help with any anxiety. But to me, I feel like to deal with anxiety, you have to master the art of not giving a fuck. Because anxiety is basically, I'm worried too much about this. But if you just say to yourself, if you have this mindset of, I don't give a fuck, if you master the art of not giving a fuck, do you think you have anything to worry about?
Heck no.
Exactly. So if you don't give a fuck about anything, how can you worry about those things? You know, if you don't care about things, if you don't give a fuck about anything, how can you worry about them?
You can't.
Exactly. So it's a power, you know, the power of not giving a fuck is a talent. It's a power that we must use to deal with anxiety. You know, sometimes we think too much in our heads. You know, it's all in our heads. We don't really put in actions. You know, sometimes our minds is our worst enemy. You know, the mind is like the worst enemy because it can hold you back from actually doing the things that you need to do. You know, you don't execute. You're not putting in actions. It's all in your head.
It's all in your head.
It's all whispers in your head.
For sure.
You know?
For anxiety, yeah, that's what it feels like, man. Only
exactly. It's all whispers in your head. It's the devil speaking to your mind that you can't do this, you can't do that, that you might end up here. You know, you doubt yourself. But like, if you don't give a fuck, boom, you just execute. You just put things into action and then see what happens. So I think we just found the answer. No, don't give a fuck. That's how you deal with anxiety.
That's what it is, man. You're not supposed to be like taking things that seriously.
Yeah, I mean, life happens for a reason, you know, like there's gonna be light and dark. And that's the beauty of life, is that you experience the bad things and the good things, you know?
Birth those words, man. Let it flow, man.
Exactly,
Don't think
bro.
too much.
Don't think too much. I just let things be to God, you know? I just let things be to God. Whatever happens, I always make sure that He's by my side. And if you walk with the big homie, God, you don't have anything to be afraid of, you know? Like, you know those guys, skinny guys who roll up with the big homies and they act all badass, they act with confidence, you know? It's like that. That's how it feels to be rolling up when you have God by your side. You don't fear anything. You can go anywhere with no fear because you have God by your side. Enemies attack us because we don't have God. You know, that's how, when we are separated from God, that's when we feel weak. That's when we feel like lost because the big homie's not around, you know? So yeah, just always gotta have God by your side, man. Do you believe in God?
I do.
You believe in God?
I do believe in God, man.
Like Jesus, God, or who's like, what kind of God do you think you believe in?
I mean, that's an interesting question, man. I do believe in God. Jesus, the Son of God.
The Son of God, okay.
Yeah, I'm a Catholic person.
Oh, you're a Catholic, okay.
Yeah, so I believe like in that sense.
So basically Catholic worship the Virgin Mary.
Yeah. We do.
But yeah, they do believe in God because I'm from the Philippines and most of them are Catholic, you know. They worship the Virgin Mary, they worship saints, stuff like that. But I worship Jesus, you know, because I believe Jesus is the one true God, you know, the God in flesh. But yeah, man, you're not really devout Catholic, right?
I mean, yeah, I believe I got my confirmation like not long ago. So now I'm allowed to consume the body of Christ and blood of Christ as well.
Okay, nice. I love that, bro. Like when I would go to church, like I enjoy eating the body of Christ, you know.
Can you?
Huh?
Are you allowed to? You already do the confirmation or anything, or?
I've just been doing this since I was in the Philippines, bro. It's been a thing.
But you never like actually went through the process of how to get it?
What do you mean?
Like for you to get the body of Christ and the blood, you need to go from some type of like education.
Education? Like a program, something?
Yeah, like a program.
Oh no, we never did that, bro. We just
go like that?
We just went to church and just take the body of Christ.
So anyone who would like to try the body of Christ, who has no knowledge, can just do it, regardless if they don't know what it is?
I guess it depends on the church. Because the churches that we went to, the priest would just be there with the body of Christ and the wine, and we would just like drink the wine, you know, and that was it. Yeah. Anybody's welcome to go to the church.
I mean, yeah, everyone's welcome, but you need to have some type of knowledge or education, or who can do that.
I never learned about that. That there's a program like that.
Yeah, like, you need to go some type of program to learn about Jesus, learn about God and stuff like that.
So is it like baptism, kind of?
The first is called I believe it's called the baptism. I don't know, the communion, and then the confirmation.
First communion,
and then the confirmation at the end.
Well, I think I've done that in the Philippines. The first communion, something like that. What is the first communion? I forgot.
Oh, I haven't done that. Yeah, that thing happened a long time ago.
But yeah, man. I enjoyed, you know, taking the body of Christ and drinking the wine, and I would pray after that. It makes me feel like good from the inside, you know. And you know how you would come out of the church, you feel like holy, and you feel good about yourself. Oh, I feel holy for today.
God,
and then you start doing bad things again. But yeah, man, it's nice. I like it. You still go to church or no?
I do.
Every Sunday?
I mean, no, not even whenever I can.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. But I do try to go as much as I can. Like today I was gonna go, but I couldn't. I was doing something else. Even though.
What church do you go to?
It's,
the one in Foothills?
Yeah, over there in the
okay.
one in the corner. Something came up.
That's good.
Today, man.
Yeah, man.
I already know. There's no excuses for me like to be like not going to the church and stuff like that.
But that's good. You believe in God. You know, that's what matters.
Yeah. Good.
And God believes in you too. And I believe in you too, bro.
Nice.
All right, you ready to play some ping pong now? Get ready to sweat.
Yeah, let's go for some ping pong.
All right. One love, peace.